know, sometimes we just want to escape the turmoil of the outside world and gain a sense of inner peace. Well, it can be done. And Dr. Jonathan Ellerby has some worry-free remedies that'll get you through those turbulent times. He's the spiritual director of Canyon Ranch and also the author of Return to the Sacred. Good to have you on the show.
Nice to be here.
Especially right about now. Times are tough for so many people. The last thing that some people are thinking about is their spirituality. But how do those two really connect?
Well, it's a fantastic question that I think a lot of people are asking these days. And probably the first thing people need to understand is that spirituality isn't something complex or kind of mystical, as some people might say. It's real simple. I like to think of spirituality as where our inner world and our outer world converge. So that means your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, they are driving your choices and your actions. It's about a way of being in the world.
And if a person is, let's say, a spiritual person, but let's say they lost their job or they're going through tough times, suppressing that spirituality can actually affect other people. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I mean, spirituality is really about personal empowerment. So what we find is that it's a bit of a choice. And the choice is ultimately, do we live from a place of fear, do we live scared, or do we feed the things that help us to feel sacred? So scared or sacred is really a choice a lot of people are facing today.
Well, you've got some worry-free tips for us. Let's go through some of those here. Things that we can do right now. The first one is lift your spirits by uplifting another. I like this one.
Right. So what happens when a lot of people face crisis is they immediately think, what about me?
Right.
And yet what we know from experience and from history is if we reach out and make a difference in another person's life, we feel empowered, we feel a sense of self, and we feel like a little bit of mastery coming back in a time where everything else is slipping away.
Exactly.
So help others, you'll help yourself.
You also say no junk moods.
No junk moods.
We've heard of junk foods, but...
Yes, this is it. So people are always paying attention to what they put in their bodies, but do they pay attention to what they put in their minds? So that means if you have people in your life that are draining you, that are negative, that are focused on everything that's going wrong today, maybe it's time to restrict that. If you're always watching shows that are depressing you instead of uplifting you, like your show, you know, do you turn the channel? So pay attention to what you're surrounding yourself with, because those moods and that energy make a big difference.
Well, the subliminal messages too will affect you as well. Number 3, you have exercise your soul daily. How do we do
Yes,
this?
that's right. Well, again, we're all focusing on exercising our bodies, especially people after the new year. But exercising the soul is about making a commitment every day to participate in activities that actually help you to feel better about yourself and a sense of connection to the world. So that could be kindness in the grocery store. It could be something more formal, like meditation or yoga. You know, as you know in my book, there's all kinds of practices that we talk about. So it's not about finding the perfect practice. It's just about finding an activity that's uplifting for you and helps you feel connected with what's important.
And it may only take a few minutes a day to get your day started right.
Correct. It's a kind of a timeout from the busyness of what's going on.
The last tip you have here is always do your best no matter what the situation.
Right. So a lot of people have outer intentions, so that's about maybe what they have, maybe how they look. This is about having inner intentions, so it's what kind of person are you? Not what you do, but how do you do it? And that's something we always have influence over, no matter what's taken from us and no matter how much things change. We can make an inner commitment to be the best we possibly can be in every situation.
We've got a lot more control than we think, right?
Absolutely.
And your website also has a lot of good information on there as well, including like some free resources for people to go to.
That's
so
right.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And Dr. Ellerby's book is called Return to the Sacred. It's available.
This has been Better.tv. For more stories like the one you just saw, catch the weekday television program Better, your source for styles, trends, relationships, beauty, fitness, and other stories that will help make your day better. Check local TV listings to see if Better airs in your city. Thanks for watching.